Hello, 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 everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Guess who's back?
Oh, Sweet Lips.
Sweet Lips himself. How's everyone doing? I'm going to lean in a little bit just on that top one. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Did you miss us? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Technical difficulties. How's everyone doing? How was your weekend? Hopefully, everyone's enjoying themselves.
In good health.
Yeah, and if you're on the East
Happy.
Coast, oh, stay out the rain. Oh, poor guys. Stay out of the rain. Hopefully, no one's floating anywhere. Um, guys, when Sweet Lips and I get on, and so yeah, the name changed. Melvin changed his name to Sweet Lips, and he changed my name to Sledge. So it's
Sister Sledge.
Sister Sledge. And sometime when the little ones just, yeah, I know you're looking at the grown man saying little, but it's my little brother. So the little ones, you just have to let them have their way. But the today's topic, and before I forget again, oh, hold on. If you want to, ooh, my straps are short, I don't like that. If you want to call in, use the WhatsApp 916-4000944.
Rainy ding day.
um, that's the number that you can use to call in on. But let me tell you, topic, today's topic is something that either we're all guilty of or it's something that we are going through, right? And it is the white lies, the little white lies that people think that it's okay to tell, and it's not harming anyone, when in fact it does harm. It harms a person's character. Um, it can harm a relationship. It can harm a friendship.
Mm.
So let's just take it. Let's let's start where we would think it's the least damaging to the most damaging. Because the most damaging to me would be the relationship.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
your marriage, your relationship with someone. Um, but I think first of all, when we start to tell those little white lies, to me it starts when we're young.
Of course.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you want to get your sibling in trouble,
No. Yeah.
you go
Yeah.
and you tell that little lie, like he hit me.
But it all depends on the lie. Sometimes, see, lies, little white lies, yeah, can turn to big and harmful to in some cases. In some cases, you just say so. Forgive me for the little lie and whatnot. Like for instance, you don't want to. How can I put a good example? Like if someone's supposed to ask you a question, spouse, friend, whatever the case may be. Like, let's give an example. Like someone will be like, "Well, do you think I put on some weight?" You want to be like, "No, you look just. No, I think you look just fine. No, no, not at all." Because you feel if I do tell the truth, then there's gonna be a big problem. Like, oh, for real, and you don't want them to be all. You be like, "Oh, no, no, you look just fine." I think little things like that, it's okay. Because every now and then, I mean, to, to me, I would think that's okay. Hey, that's what you gonna say?
Let,
Yeah,
let me
you look big as a balloon. Yeah,
right,
sure.
right. Let me tell you how, with that type of lie right there, it only works for a little bit. No, moving on top. No, you need to see it like on top. The top. I don't see you all of that.
I can see you.
Um, but now this is when that lie does not work. So right, so you go, no, 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 you look fine, you look fine. And then the next thing you know, you guys get into it, and the first thing you get like, you big fat pig, you blurt it out. So to me, it wouldn't make sense to tell that lie. Just like, hey, yeah, yeah, you put on a little something, something. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna work with you to get it off.
But see, it all depends.
It depends on the person.
Depends on the person. Let's take it from Mel's point of view. Oh, sweet lips here. Since the slut got a point there, but let's take it from here. Sometimes if you do say that, depending on who the person is, let's say opposite. If that is your wife or woman, that can turn against you. So you want to say a little white like, here's the thing. Then it's like, oh, I didn't. I didn't know like you feel. I didn't say I feel anyway, sweetie. I was just saying you look, a little bit like, oh, so it turns into, oh, so why not just say, nope, you look just fine. You look just fine. See, that works.
Okay. Now let's start again. We're going to take it back to the beginning of when we first start telling these white lies. The white lies, to me, it starts when you're young, and to me, when no one's there to make that correction, and then you start to think that it is okay. So when you get away with one lie, and you see when you're young, like, oh, I told that lie, and so, they got a whooping about it. So then you start to learn, and this is just from my perspective, then you start to learn the power of that lie because you see the damage that it had done. So now as you get older, depending on, and to me, it's still psychological because, some parents be like, don't tell a lie, like, or they be like, oh, I hate a liar, but as we get older, yeah, you hear people say, don't tell a lie or I hate a liar, but you can see the power and the damage that a lie can do. So you hold on to it and put it in your back pocket as a tool to cause damage. So when you lie on your siblings and you get away with it, then you go outside. Now you're lying on your friends. You're lying on your teachers. Like, for instance, let me tell you something. I had a nephew, and he older than now. He older, so I'm not gonna say his name. And every time you turn around, I swear, this boy, and you go, so and so, do you have any homework? No. And then the next thing you know, his parent get a call from the teacher, so and so didn't turn in the work. And so, when the mother asks, where's your homework? Matter of fact, where's your backpack? Oh, I left it at school on the playground. So not only was you lying, you know what I mean, but you left something that was brought for you that was expensive somewhere else. So that's what I mean when I say, when you get away with a lie, if you're not stopped and there's no consequences in that lie, you start to use it as a weapon, and you learn to use it, especially when the first time you tell a lie and somebody believes you. When they start to believe you, then it's...
But then think about it. As a parent, sometimes, it starts with young, but then we also, as parents, be thinking like, the little white lies is cute. Like, your kid lying, like, okay, well, did I give a piece of candy? I knew you had a piece of candy. Did I get a piece of candy? Like, I know I gave it. You cute little lie. When you do another piece of candy, I know I get. And you already, we get him another treat, knowing that they just lied and said they didn't have it. See, we think, oh, that's so cute, but hell, no problem. So, as they get older, and then they keep doing it, and then we like, okay, nah. Didn't you just lie to me about something? It's like, no. we got to understand that sometimes parents, we encourage it because we just actually gave them
Right.
something when we already knew they had it and they lied
Exactly.
about it. So,
Exactly.
but then we think it's all cute. But I agree with Sister Sledge, but we also got to look at the opposite thing of that. Little white lies and lying is not good. But then if you look at today's world, grown folks, let's just say out here in the world, how are we gonna, when people sitting here and lie, you be like, okay, look, they don't lie out their teeth, but they seem to be getting away with it. So what are we really doing? How you gonna say that this person that is not good to do it, but then this person got away with it, and
Right.
they just
Because
keep
we lead
getting
by
away with it?
we lead by example.
Yes, we lead by example, but I mean,
You know what just came to my mind also is that the books we read and some of the television shows that we watch encourages it. And now the videos that the children watch encourage it. And let me tell you, the one that I've heard the most is the most popular one. And I'm going to set this up for you. Now, there is this Johnny, and let me tell you how it goes. And he and Sweet Lips is right because on this TV show it goes Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar, no, Papa, telling lies, no, Papa, open your mouth. And then the father lied. You just asked him was he telling lies, and you laughed about it, and then you gave him a hug. So if that is not telling a child that watches that over and over that it's okay to tell that lie, and what he said is true, because then we be looking at him like, oh, he's so cute, he said no. Knowing we should be like, no, 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 boy, go put that back. But you know, you don't want to rob your child of a childhood.
yeah,
So you try to just sweep some things under the rug. But I just think the older that child becomes, and a child is not held accountable for the lies, that's when they start to
and
get
that's
older.
and that makes a good example there, Sister Sledge, because the older the child gets, that's when you start curving it. Because yeah, it's cute then, but then as they get older and then they go to school, and then you see how okay they're lying about the most, and then that's when you go, okay, look, I already know that something. So let's cut that out. And then they look like, oh, wow, okay, it's like because that's when you explain to them, it ain't just tell us it ain't good to lie. It ain't good to lie. I already ain't lying. It ain't good to lie. That's when you have to start curving it. Because that as they get older, you start curving. And as a parent, we all guilty of doing that. And that's when we do start realizing, like, okay, hold on. They went to school, now they in school. What? You don't steal whose pencil? You know this thing's a pencil, right? Oh, no, it's like, come, give it back and stop lying. Stop lying. I don't want to hear none of that. That's okay. The kid like, oh, wow.
Right.
That's when you got to start curving it then. Because then
Right.
if you know they lying and you encouraging it to act like it didn't happen, then you as a parent just as guilty instead of getting on it right there and then.
Right.
That's the way that I think. That's when it starts. When they get in school and they going, and then you just start nipping it in the butt.
Right. And you know, the sadder part about it is when you, as the parent, trying to make these corrections, but yet your child keep catching you in the lie.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, when you and let me tell you the crazy part about it when this scenario. Okay, so um guess what? So later, you know, we're gonna go to the mall and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. Suddenly something happens, and you know, you go, no, we can't go to the mall because, you know, an emergency came up. And so now the child's looking at you, and that child is saying, you lied, you're a liar. And then the next thing you know, you trying to pluck and backhand, you don't call me a liar, you don't do this and you don't do that. But when that child says something and it's not the truth, it's different. And we don't teach them how the different. You know what I'm saying? The when an emergency comes up and you have to change your plans, then you're not a liar. You know what I mean? A liar is when it's hard to tell because like if I say okay I'm going to give you $20 today and then I'm looking I only have 15, I'm not a liar. I only have 15. I just did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I take it
It's
as
different.
parents. Instead of saying, yeah, as parents, we have a tendency. Well, we have a tendency. Let's say lying. Let's say we have a tendency of deceiving our kids like crazy because there's plenty of time. We all are guilty of it. It's like man, I'm saying how I tell my kids one thing and be like, nah, we can't be doing that. Next thing you know, I'd be like, yeah, they be like, don't you say? I'm like, no, I'm grown. You ain't hear that. No, I'm doing that. We do it all the time as parents. It's okay because we ain't perfect, but that's what we do. Kids can catch us out there deceiving and lying like crazy. I mean, you can say, hey, well, in my case, I always just say, I put the food in there. You know, like, hey, that's for dinner. Don't nobody touch that and eat that. They go in there, you kiss them, like I said, that's for dinner. The next thing you know, you and they eat pizza chicken. Like, hold on, Danny, I thought you said that was for dinner. Well, I'm grown. That's different for me. That's different. Same thing. It's the same thing. We all do it. It's just the little things. We all do it.
But it's not. It's when you don't stop a child, and when that child. So to me, when the child hears the lie at home, and then the child goes out the door, and you have some teachers that will lie, and you would have then they have to classroom like, no, that's not what happened. But the teachers, they will lie. And so now here's your child with another adult that's lying. And so we do know that, you know, the police lies. Let's just keep it real. But the lies to me, when you get older and you're using it as a weapon, it tends to tear down a person's character.
Yes, and that's when you have to teach, because, being honest and, if lie, deceive, whatever the case may be, we correct it. I learned how to. Hey, I tell my kids in a minute, okay, you know what? You're right. You're right. Hey, that's on me. You are 100% right. Because I look at it like, I don't expect you to do something that I'm not doing. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay, if I deceived and you caught me at that, so be it. I was wrong for doing it.
Right.
You just own up to it. Ain't no big deal. There's no big deal. It's like, okay.
Right. But the problem is that when we're talking about the kids, so and we're saying, oh, the kids lie. No. When we were telling lies as the child, we're the liars. Not today. We are the liars because we will tell. We are the ones. We are the kids that got away with it. That into our adult, like, in school, especially in school, it happens a lot. And I think that it's because of all the problems to me in school, the little white lies. Because, all of a sudden, oh, so and so kiss your boyfriend. You know it's a lie, but instead of that person processing it like, oh, I don't care, next thing you know, you have two people fighting over a lie you told. And that's what I'm saying, that people use the lie as a form of a weapon to do damage, either to your character, to your relationships. Like, you don't stop to think the harm that you are causing. But it's the little white lie that causes the most damage. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you lie, like, oh, did you steal them shoes from the store? No. Well, you're just damaging yourself because now the store say you can't come back in there anymore. You know what I mean? Oh, this is the lie. Oh, did you see so and so shoot so and so. Yeah, because I seen it, and it's a lie. And now you're causing that person probably court fees. You know, the parent, the household is all messed up, but and it's all because of this lie that you have told to gain attention. That's the worst lie right there, is when you tell that lie to gain attention. Um, or when people, when they're mad at you for any reason, and you know, we do this in school a lot too, especially I want to say high school, because high school, you know, that's when the females get real catty. The guys get catty with it too. You know, oh yeah, because you know I was with so and I was pregnant with his child, knowing the boy didn't even looked at you. But the next you telling people during your weight gain, or to try to make it look bad, or you know that he like this here girl. It's just the lies that is damaging to other people, the world. I want to say we use it. It is our weapon. And you know why it's our weapon? Because not only do we lie, but then the people that you even vote into office lies. They'll tell you, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to just improve your way of living. And then when you vote them in, it's just one big lie after the other. And if it was not for the TV recording all the lies, the list of lies that they ran down to you, then you would have no way to just say, oh no, let me play the video because you said XYZ and it was a lie. So, you know, it's almost like, really at the end of the day, our country is just built on lies.
There you go. That
and
works for
but
me.
you know, but the lying part right there does not work when it's judgment day. Those lies, you will pay for those lies that you have told, especially the lies that have caused damage. And so I just think each scenario is built for a lie and to protect the lie. You know what comes to mind, and a lot of parents have gone through this. When your child, and but this is the sad part, because sometimes in some cases it's true. Like your child can go to school and say, oh, my mother smacked me last night. And then the next thing you know, your teacher have CPS, ACS, call what you want at the door. And these people are trying to prosecute you or possibly remove other children based on the lie that the one child told. So somewhere along the line, the lies continue to cause damage. It ruins your character. It ruins your relationships. You know what I mean? So, yeah, to me, that's the epidemic right there. It's like our country is built on lies.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the shame about it. And that's why I said it's so hard, because the things that you see now nowadays
Yeah.
on TV and all the lies. I mean, you were actually watching it. And
Yeah,
you just think teenagers, say 15, 14, I mean, they watch this and they see it and they hear it constantly and they be like, wow. So that's what makes it confusing. They be like, well, this is the way it is. I mean, they get away with it. I mean,
exactly.
like, come on. It's
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
and so it's not saying that one thing we do teach our kids, just because this person do don't mean that you gotta do it. What works for them don't mean it will work for you. You know what I mean? So we always tell our kids, don't be follow leader. That don't work. That no, don't do that.
Right.
We're not saying, but it's just that you're right. The world is just built on lies. It's just every turn, people. You know, I keep saying the word lie because that's kind of right. But I just say deceit. You're always being deceived constantly. Let me tell you something. You can be deceived just by somebody wanting your vote. I tell you all the things that sound good that you want to hear, and then when you give it to them, everything changes. And then you be like, "What the heck? I mean, whatever." Right. And it's like that's just how it is. And especially in today's world, people are election day, by the time I age. everybody lies to get elected. Really? Just that's what you got to do, right? I mean, come on.
And the sad part to me, when a lie to me is definitely necessary, is when someone has a weapon.
Oh yeah.
Someone
Yeah. Okay.
has
Maybe
a
have to do with your
weapon.
life in jeopardy. Yeah.
And let me tell you
Lie like
something.
no tomorrow.
Yeah, you better spread that lie, and hopefully, whatever they holding against you, you will melt it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have to lie to save your life.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the sad part about it is like when you're young too. Not even when you're young, even now.
Yeah. You
If you would, if you
you
with
you gonna
your
say what I look
people.
like, and I know you be like, what you look like? I can't even hardly see. I don't even know what you're
Right.
talking about.
No,
What?
and you with your people, and you know, let me just give you an example. Like when I'm with my sister, when we were together, when we were growing up, if my sister started to fight, well, in you know, my parents like, oh, did so and so start to fight? Be like, no. Like, well, I would tell you, yeah, no, and I got to go share the room with her. No, no. You know, that lie was just to protect myself because it's like you can't protect me. I got to go back in the room with her. Oh, Shay said, "What's up, Mel?" Um, but you know, it's just the thing that, you know, as sad as it may be, that some people tend also to tell a lie for attention.
Oh yeah.
Because it makes them feel good. You know what I mean? And that's why I said sometimes it can be psychological. Like, why do you lie? Why are you lying? The worst liar is the liar that you live with. You know what I mean? It's almost like that movie Sleeping with the Enemy. It's almost like the movie Sleeping with the Enemy. It tends to do damage, but then how do you deal with it? How do you deal with the lie? How do you deal with it? How do you move about? That's the $1,000,000 question right there. Do you become angry? Because you know, the older you get, you would think that, you know, hey, look, don't lie on me, don't lie on me, don't lie on me. How do you treat that lie? Like, how do you react to that lie?
Lie with somebody, hey, if you lie with someone that you live with, hey, I mean, how else do you feel with that? Go chop in the throat. Nah. You know what I mean? Get some hot grapes. No. You know, you just, hey, I mean, I don't know. But
She
this
started
is the way
to
the world.
fight.
This is
We
the way
all
the
had
world.
to jump in. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you deal with it? Because let me tell you something, what the Bible really says, that you ought to forgive that person. So now, in the midst of forgiving that person, do you separate yourself from that person? Because I think what we do is, depending on what the lie, what the lie that was told, and depending on that person. Like some people, you can just forgive and be like, nah, yeah, we cool, we cool, we cool, we cool. And then other people, we be like, lie again.
You know, in some when you said people lie for attention, it just thinks back when you go, you know, we used to go to school and people lie and say, oh, that's my girlfriend, or I kissed her and all that other stuff, and you just, it's just some people just want to build themselves up. Me, I ain't never lied on kiss my girl. She was a minute, I'm shy. I can tell my friends in a minute. I don't know how did I go. I mean, I'm like, oh, she wrote me this note telling me the hell out of her face. That's what she did. It's just like I just don't. It's just, oh well. I mean, it's just never.
Right.
Never did.
Again, because our country is built on lies. We just don't know how to handle it because every which way you turn, there is a lie being told. And a lot of times, the lie is being told from the head people down to the little people. We the little people that's trickling down on.
Yeah,
but the
see,
lies
people,
is being told.
The little people want to get on the hook. I mean, you want to get in trouble. I mean, when it's the head up there, it's like, oh, fine, sure, you can watch, let's say, anyone. A cop line is right there on video. You can hear him some lying, but yet they be like, oh, well, no, I ain't never said that. Like, why we all just seen that? That's just how it goes. It's like, yeah, okay.
Exactly. But that is, you know, the $1 million question, like why, and then some of the lies that we tell will ruin it will ruin a relationship.
Bottom line is, just don't lie. Unless it's your wife, you know what I mean? And the cooking is mechanic that all lie. You just tell it, baby, it's the greatest thing ever. You know what I mean? There's sometimes you gotta put a little something in there. And you just got to. You got to.
Was taken away from the melanated original people.
You got
Yeah, a lot of things was going on. I mean, yeah, it was taken away from the melanated. It was the melanated. Ashe Chris was saying that some of the country was taken away from melanated people of color of skin tone on a lie. It was taken away from the Indians on a lie. Yeah, everybody done have a piece of this country taken away based on a lie.
We took it from them.
Right. And and it's just still going on, but it's like, in the end, it's best not to tell it, because you're damaging someone else. And when you're damaging someone else's character, and somebody's looking at that person that you told that lie about in a certain way, and that person's not even aware that you have told this lie with no facts, with no proof, and now you have people looking at this person like, yeah, you would lie because they said you stole, you did this and you did that, and the whole time it was just nothing.
But we say like
based on a lie.
You have to say that lie, but you look at this. I look at it this way too. It's not good to lie, but you get. That's the word I will use. I will say another word. You practically get fried for telling the truth. This way, they can tell the actual truth, and people like they're lying, and yet it's all right there. You got the proof. You telling the truth, and still all of a sudden you're lying. So it's like in this world, either which way you go, nobody really want to hear. If they want to hear the truth is a lie. You know what I mean? But then you got some that depends on your mind frame. You can tell a lie, they believe that one. But this one, you be telling the truth, but they don't believe that one. It's like, it's confusing.
So Ashe said that we were the original Indians. Ashe, and what it just put in there, what are you basing that off of? I just be telling the lie. No, I'm not going to say, yeah, it'd be a lie. Because, I will tell people that I'm Indian in a minute. But.
Well, I tell people I'm from, I think it's Congo or something like that. Because, I did that, what you call it. You know what I mean? And,
the
we
ancestry.
Got some, ancestry. Then we got some Indian or something. I mean, it must be broken or something. I don't know. Maybe the Indians that was kicked out the tribe. I don't know.
You do. You sometimes you do get prosecuted for telling, like, you just have people, and people believe in Christ, and then they say, oh no, you're lying, there's no such thing as God, there's no such thing as Jesus, there's no such thing. So right, a lot of times, you know what I mean, well, people will just lie. The people lies, like, really at the end of the day, there need to be a pledge of allegiance for liars. There needs to be a pledge of allegiance for liars, because, like I said, our country is built on it.
Spiritual than I am. I don't know. To me, I believe in a higher spirit out there. There is. I mean, I really believe it, but I don't know. As far as all the other things, that's different. They're for a different time.
Yeah, and then sometimes you do have to tell a lie, though. Like when people be asking you, oh, I heard you make such and such, and you be like, no, that's not true. But it can be true, but you look at it differently, because what you're doing is protecting yourself. Because it's like, it's not your business what I make, because people will take that and they will run. And this I'm sorry, looking at it in hindsight, just sitting here just thinking about it and talking about it, this country was built on lies. But to me, it is your responsibility not to tell it. To me, when you're a teenage, I want to say even 10 or up. No, I don't even want to give it to the 7 to 6 year olds. you will be held accountable for your lies. But
Yeah.
when you know that you lying and somebody calling you out and you know that it's a lie that damaged someone, then to me, yo, own your mess.
Yeah, it all depends.
Own your
But sure, I ain't
mess.
gonna tell the truth, but they ain't everything. You know what I mean? But sure,
Right.
I mean,
Some things
somebody
is
asks
not
me
out of your
about,
business.
you know what I mean? Oh, that's one fine lady you with. I bet she's good. I'm like, no, she ain't. Because if I say she is, they might want to take her. You know, I ain't gonna share all my business. You know what I mean? No, I bet she cook good. Hell no. No, she don't. Because I was gonna make it that way because I don't want nobody to have what I got.
But
Sometimes you can't tell the truth about everything.
Even about the Most High didn't create religion of man. Right. They lie about. That's what I'm saying. It's just that it's the older you get, this is how I want to say it.
I like these
When
comedy
you
systems.
moving into a whole different direction, the older you get, you know that lying is not the way.
Yeah, you know.
And lying is not going to get you what they like to say, lying is not going to get you through the pearly gate. So the older you get and you know that you can tell a lie to man and man lie to each other, but the older you get, you start to learn that, you know what I mean, like the lies is a sin. And I think the lies became the sin the moment that they lied on Christ. It was a sin. The moment that Adam and Eve lied about that apple, it was a sin. So we do know that, um, lying is a sin. No matter which way you look at it, lying is a sin. But like we're saying, and you know what is the funniest lie? The funniest lie? No, not even the funniest lie. The lie, like you know, like when you with your kids and stuff, and never you be like, okay, you gotta go, you gotta move out. It's time for you to go. Yeah, I got this job lined up, and you still sitting around and like, yeah. So 6 months already. Like, what line did that job move to again? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just it, our
lying ain't
country is
good,
built
but
on
it's so
lies.
hard because the way that our country and
The
this
way
world is built on lies.
society
It's
is.
society. Every time you turn around, someone's lying. Someone's lying just to get where they want to get to, no matter what. Now,
There was no apples I shake that.
Sister Keith Indian Crocker, how do you want to put it? Only thing I can say there is that, you know, when it comes to certain religion, old sweet lips here, like I said, I believe in the spiritual thing, but you got a lot of lying reverends out here. I can tell you that. That's my problem. You got a lot of lying preaching out here. I can tell you that
That's
because
what I'm
I don't see
saying.
how you sitting down here and you preaching about the good book, and you living over there high off the hall, but these little mice are down here and whatnot. I mean, I don't. There's something wrong with that preacher there to me.
That's what I'm saying. Be lying.
Just,
In the pulpit,
it just is.
lying.
I leave that one alone.
No, it's the truth.
That's
It's
just
the truth, though.
That's a whole different thing to me. A whole different thing.
And then they be Reverend,
Yeah,
Reverend Bun.
And I always say the best way to me when it comes to religion is get you the good book and research things yourself. Because there ain't nothing that really you can go sit in the church that they can't tell that you can't read on your own and find out about it. So why should I actually come out of my pocket to try to keep the light on in the church? I don't live in the church. I don't live in there. I worry about my own rent. That's just that's just something different, but I leave that alone.
Yeah, look, the bottom line is the country was built on lies, but I'm not gonna say you cannot come back in the afterlife on lies because when you repent, if you repent and you ask the Lord for forgiveness and you try not to repeat that lie, because see, we think we're getting away with something, but in the end we will be held accountable for those lies that we told, especially the lies that have destroyed someone's life or took someone's life. Like, you know what I mean? We worship someone that will forgive. But to me, you can't keep asking for forgiveness on the same thing because you have not learned a lesson and you're just a habitual liar.
But to me, Sister Sledge, I have a different side about that. I just look at it as, yeah, we all be held accountable. Yes, we all have to answer to the good Lord. I mean, that's how I see it. But we're not perfect.
We're
And
not.
that's the thing about it. Unless you, I mean, I don't know. I just have this thing. It's like we're going to keep fumbling because in life, I mean, I don't know. It's just hard. It's like I said, that's a hard one for me. I just look at it like, hey, I, I can't even put it in words. It's like it's I don't know. When it comes to spiritual things, I'm just different. I'm just
Let me just read this real quick. What Proverbs 20:12-22 say. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. And then Luke 16:10 said, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So at the end of the day, if you know, because some people they they don't believe, but if you do believe, trust and believe when you tell that lie. If you have not repented for that lie, then that lie will be held against you.
yeah. In other
That
words, if you got hot pants, throw some water on the hot pants. Put some hot pants on. That's what you're saying.
Oh my, I don't even know what Sweet Lips is talking about. But we are going. I, I don't even know. I don't even know what Sweet Lips is talking about over here. Okay. But do know this. Lying. Lying will get you, it's hard to say.
Yeah, I'm just
Because
thinking.
I want to say lying will get you nowhere. But that's almost like if you up for a promotion or whatever, and you know that you're next in line, and then so and so want to pull some strings to get the friend in, and then they go, well, can you do X, Y, Z? And you go, yeah, yeah, it's a lie, but
Lord knows the jobs are like
well,
that, like crazy.
right?
Oh man,
Our country is built on lies.
what? I mean, you can do. Oh,
It's
now
built
listen,
on lies.
you can do work at work, and you can have a boss that is dumb as a bag of nickels. And meanwhile, they getting all this money, and they don't know jack, and you doing all the work. You know more than they know. You be like, well, how the heck are they my boss? It shouldn't be vice versa. How do they get where they at? Because maybe somebody they knew.
Our
Yeah,
world, guys, that is it. Because this, sitting here on this topic, but then the more I sit back and realize this world is built on lies. And if you want your soul saved, if you want to save your souls, repent your lies
repent.
and don't do it anymore.
Get the good
It's
book
not
and go
going
in
to
the
get
closets
you anything.
and pray.
It's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to get you stuck. And when you lie on people and you sit there and you assassinate their character just out of jealousy and envy, it will get you
Sisters
nowhere.
praying.
It will get you nowhere. People, look, do your part.
Sprinkle dust. Sprinkle dust. That's truth dust.
Sometimes, whatever is going on in this world, it is not for you to join. You can be in the world, but that don't mean you have to be of the world. Wives, don't lie to your husbands. Husbands, don't lie to your wives. Boyfriends,
Unless it keeps you in the bedroom.
I
Tell it. You gotta have no white lie. You gotta tell it. Women like you gotta tell it. Tell it. You won't be sleeping in the
do
living
not
room.
lie. Do not lie. Okay, do not lie. And
See,
it's
Sister
really
Sledge
hard.
say that, and
No.
anybody knows Sister Sledge.
No.
But go on and tell your wife the truth about that meal and see what happened. I bet you never eat it again unless you make it yourself.
No, if my meal was no good. Please tell me it wasn't no good, so I won't be trying to make that again.
See, that
No,
all depends on the woman. Sister
No.
Sledge, now see, she can do that, but
No.
everybody knows women are different. Like this, some getting their feelings. So what you trying to say? I can't cook. I ain't say that. I just said this right. He ain't no good. I ain't said nothing about nothing else.
oh
See?
my goodness.
Yeah,
And
see?
if I put on weight and I ask you and you say no, I know you're lying. I just went up 2 pant size.
But you know something? We all put on weight as we get older. And you know what? And I always say your man and your woman still should look good to you no matter how big they got. It just goes off. Just see, she got it started. She got it started. Sister done got it started.
It is not.
We were talking about lines and we done went into a whole different thing. But you know what? We enjoy speaking to y'all. It was fun. It was exciting.
And it was our opinion. And thank you for Ashe for
We love you.
participating.
Yeah, thank you.
Looking here.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Well, thank you, Shammy Sham. Thank you very much. We love you. That's my name to you. Because I love you. I love you. So you have a good day, Shammy Sham. I love you.
What just happened
Love you.
here? What just happened here?
From Sweet Lips and Sister Sledge
Oh,
to Sister Shammy Sham.
somebody come and get my brother, please. Anyhow,
love.
the lies will soon start to catch up with you. And
We
for
ain't never
the-
serious here. It's all love.
And for the liars,
So to the sister out there, Shammy Sham, Shimmy Shim, or whatever you want to, holy boo. Love.
we're look here. We done. We are done. We are done here because Sweet Lips over here. Sweet Lips over
If you
here.
can't smile, that's what life is about.
I am done.
Smiling. We love y'all. We love y'all. Sister, we love you.
Look.
We love you, sister.
Sprinkled dust over here.
Mhm.
No.